Forward run, forward run. Come on, ref.
Just come back from the ankle.
She can walk off. No, we wouldn't. It's not in the spirit of the game.
She's actually.
Might as well just call it, ref. Come on, ref. It's already 1 minute 30 seconds and we haven't made a decision. May as well call the game. Let's get someone else to go down for the last one. Go, Myra! Myra, go! Chloe, you wait. Right in the box, Myra, come on! Quality, Kira, quality! Not to the keeper! Got to give us a chance, not to the keeper! Stay on side! Be aggressive! Got to win it! First contact! Second ball! Jane! Jane! Grace! Grace, you take it! Kira! You do the box! Go! Go, go, go! Go, Moira! Go! Just go! You hold close. Well, Jane, wait for them! Get in! 20 seconds, guys. Come on, be ready.
This is great. Well, yeah. When you least expect it.
Last chance, girls. Come on. Well done, guys.
You say what? 20 minutes? Oh. Well, I'm on battery, so I hope you're wrong. But sometimes it's the referees that like to take their time.
a few minutes away from kickoff in the NPL women's clash between Northern Tigers and Illawarra. Match week 15 of the NPL Women's New South Wales. There's the Illawarra Stingrays, who at the moment sit in 12th place with 2 wins to their name, 10 points with 4 draws, up against the Northern Tigers in 7th place, 6 wins and 7 losses with 1 draw this season, 19 points to their name, and this is an important game for both sides. They are any hope of making the finals of the Stingrays. They need to start winning, and this is an important one against the Northern Tigers. In terms of team news, let's go through the starting 11s for both sides. For the home side, the Stingrays, it's Kiara Roche, the goalkeeper, number 1. Bronte True in 2. Chloe Middleton, 7. In 8, it's Ella Giles, or Giles I should say. Genevieve Nisbet in 16, Adelaide Thompson 17, Annalise Grove in 19, Lucy Baggio in 30, Logan Gerard in 58, Alex McKenzie 77, and Sophia Christopherson in 78. For the Northern Tigers, it's Annalise Grove, the goalkeeper for the Northern Tigers, for what's going to be, as I said, an exceptional game of football today between these two sides. Their lineup, as I mentioned before, it is the goalkeeper today in 44, Annalie Grove. In 2 will be Josie Wilson, Elizabeth Anton in 3. In 9 it's Ellie Head, Charlotte Mortlock in 10, Lily McMahon in 11, Bethany Bernardi is in 11 and 14. Eliza Hamilton in 16. Greta Kazula in 18. Tegan Douglas 19. Beth Gordon in 32. So starting lineups for both sides. 2 Groves today playing. 1 Annalie from the Northern Tigers. And you've got Annalise for the Illawarra Stingrays, just to confuse me, which is very easy to. So we're not too far away. Last time these two sides met in this competition, I'll tell you what, the Northern Tigers on that occasion lost 2-0 against the Stingrays at North Turramurra. Underway at the Pond, Lakelands Oval. As I said, this is expected to be a very intriguing contest. Many machinations, not just bearings potentially in finals, but obviously points for the club championship, making sure some teams can stay away from the drop zone. Going to be taken by Grove. Wilson trying to work it inside. Ball by Bernardi. Touch on by Krasula. Then Gordon able to work it to her left. Gordon, her experience. His head works it to her left. So the Stingrays with Grove, touches it back. Gillies, or Giles I should say, able to work it to a right Giles. As the ball goes over halfway, trying to find Christopherson. But the Northern Tigers have possession. Ball goes out for a throw. Reese Edwards, our referee in charge. Sarah Radcliffe and Nara Banks, our assistants this afternoon. Throws taken. Work by Grove to touch it back. Charles now works it upstream. Mortlock, good work. Garrard to her right, it's too deep for Baggio. Northern Tigers. Last week, they had that loss against the Ravens. Prior to that, a win against Apia 4-1. While the Stingrays, you talk about the result last week against the Wanderers, 1-0 loss. Looking to get back in the winner's circle. It's been a while. Last win was back in round 7 against Spirit. Hasn't exactly been a happy hunting ground since moving over to Dapto this year. Brilliant facility though. First time I've had the opportunity to come out to Lakelands Oval. As Wilson about to take the throw for Northern Tigers. Grove takes the throw, headed down by Wilson. Now spinning around, well, that ball was Middleton. An opportunity for the Stingrays to build pressure. Garrard won't get to it. Grove is able to make the save for Northern. The Northern Tigers. She works it over halfway. Coming back for it was Nisbet. Trying to win the challenge was in head. Ball was touched out by the Stingrays to the chagrin. They'll have a chance now. As Lily McMahon will look to take the throw. She's got support in Gordon, but the sides to go long. Not quite the option. Stingrays had possession. She gives away the foul, Garrard, Logan. So McMahon will be on the ball, Lily. She's going to have players deep on the right. You can see the widest is Wilson. See Bernardi is sitting midway between halfway and the 18-yard box. She drops back a bit. It's interesting what play they're going to offer up here. The header came from Anton, but it was pretty much tame. Roche works it over halfway. So on a lead, Baggio. Baggio now pressured by McMahon. She plays it out. So throw to be taken by the Northern Tigers. They had the last touch, the Stingrays. Christopherson. Second start this season. It's played back from Giles. O'Shea back to Giles. Ella decides to utilise the support from Grove. Christopherson couldn't control. Last pass, though, by Hamilton. Couldn't find the target. There's Mortlock on this right. So McMahon. So now the Northern Tigers. This is Mortlock. Mortlock again, looking to go right. Bernardi. And now again, Mortlock is in space. She's got Bernardi to her left. Now to her right, the side of the go back to Grazula. Now Gordon back. Grazula on the left foot. Deviates off the Stingrays. She tried to clear first time. Giles nearly hit a teammate by mistake. Regardless, Northern Tigers shy down this right side, but Mortlock plays it out for a throw. So early stages, 0-0. Ball was played down. Possession for Christopherson. She loses it. And now Wilson was able to work it up to Mortlock. Mortlock working it back. Douglas. Now the Northern Tigers with possession. A couple of yards in from halfway. So now Vigarrard, the ball is played out. So an opportunity for the Northern Tigers to again build. They've had most of the possession, but they haven't really had great chances. Been stifled by the Stingrays in the early passages. But there's so much to say about the Northern Tigers. Haven't quite got off second gear, really. This pressure, though, is great by Hamilton. Well, Roche was able to utilise the support on her left, but I tell you what, could have been hairy-carry for Giles, as now it's Grove again on her left. Grove. Christopherson won't get to it. It's a very overcast and gloomy day in the Illawarra. I've got to say, it was actually not too bad on the drive down, but then all of a sudden, once he hit Bulli tops, you knew it was going to be one of those days. O'Shea at the back will stop it. Stingrays, as I said, hasn't been a great year in terms of performances for wins. Again, they'll be hoping to get the W after winning away. Well, Roche played it straight to Mortlock. And now the Stingrays have a chance again. This is McKenzie. Pressure for Kazula was very good. Ball was played off Nisbet. Their head was able to work it back. Gordon. And now Hamilton. And the ball back inside from Bernardi is now. They come back to the right. Mortlock. And it's played out. Annalise Grove on this side of the ground will be absolute handful defensively. The lights at the venue are turned on as well. It was a gloomy day, a real gloomy day at Dapto. There's Mortlock. And now Wilson inside. Ball will come back to Grazula. And now the Stingrays try to go forward, but the Northern Tigers once again have possession. And now it'll be played across from Douglas. Anton upstream. And now Gordon. At the end, Stingrays able to work it to the right. So this will be Baggio. She can't control. Ball goes dwindling out. So both sides at the moment still trying to find their way in this game, so to speak. As I said, Northern Tigers have had the glut of possession. Stingrays haven't quite been able to work their chances thus far. Say they're not going to be able to. It's also the fact at the moment it's been just Northern Tigers with the possession. But in saying that, one of the big things I always go by, and it's not quite a stat that's official or anything, but I always say the team with the most possession usually concede first. And I don't understand why that would be the case in a logical sense of if you've got the ball more, you should be able to take your chances, but it feels like it's that premium thing. When you get the ball and it's at the cost of a premium, you're able to somehow find that go-ahead. As again, Middleton works it to a left, trying to work it up Grove, but it did deviate off Gordon. I feel there's going to be some chances in the building here. Coming up though, she worked it inside Grove, and it's stopped by Grove. So Annalise Grove played it to Annalie Grove. Annalie Grove for the Northern Tigers. Good work by Christopherson. Christopherson really will be looking to inject herself massively today. Same as true. There's now the Northern Tigers. I had the ball here. Right side, it's Mortlock. Played across by Head. And now it's Grove. After that Bernardi ball. So it comes back to Mortlock. Now Head's ball is deviated. And Roche will come into position. So it's Middleton, who slides it back. Now Giles has it. Giles is looking right. She is looking left. And as she hides, Middleton is the target. Middleton now able to work it forward. Control not great by Douglas, and it's played back by Grazula. As Douglas has got it, playing her 13th game starting this season, I should note. She's played one off the bench and one unused sub this season. As now Grazula, first start this season for her. As she's offside in this situation. Bernardi called straight away. So Lorraine just sliding across from right to left as you look at the action. As Annalie Grove is able to stop it and work it to halfway. Hamilton trying to win the challenge against Adelaide Thompson. So the pressure again. Christopherson touch. And then the ball on from Garrard. Good work by Bernardi. Head can't get to it though. This is Giles who slides the ball on to Nisbet. So the Stingrays will get the throw on the grandstand side of Lakeland's Oval. Pond, as they call it. Good chance for the Stingrays. It's True. True spins around. Now it's Middleton. Had to go to the left. Now it's Grove. Middleton again, able to work it back to Giles, who just boots it long, but there's no real target. Christopherson had to work. She wasn't going to get to it, but Wilson was able to play it away for the Northern Tigers. So throw to come on this near side. There's a good chance now for the Stingrays again to build some pressure. A feeling that if they can get some bodies in position, it's been one of those key things. That throw right there was a prime example before when he didn't quite have the players around. Now Grove is looking for support, but you got Northern Tigers players defensively just alert to it. The ball was played out. You could just see the pressure right there. Like Christopherson never really had a chance to control that ball, but it's because of the angle she's been put at by Mortlock. Saying that, True's got possession, able to work it on. Baggio can't get to it. And that again, is McMahon getting herself in a position to make sure the run doesn't happen for Baggio. And Northern Tigers are playing smart in that regard, defensively, to shut down the raids that are starting to become part of the Stingrays game in this first half. As I said, it's been Northern Tigers that have dominated possession early. Head has got it. And now it's Gazula back inside. Gordon. She finds Wilson. Wilson. Pressured. Wilson. Well, Christopherson couldn't win initially. Wilson slides it to Gordon. Beaten by the pressure of Garrard, but still Northern Tigers won possession, and then the foul was given. Have to listen to the insights of the coaches. We're pretty much in the greatest balcony possible to hear what the coaches are saying in the dugouts for both the Northern Tigers and the Illawarra Stingrays. As now has to be cleared by Nisbet. Gordon tried to control the ball with her head, couldn't. Played across by Garrard. And now Nisbet. True was the target, but couldn't use Bronte, having a third game this season for the Stingrays. So now players coming back from A-League duties. And today, we obviously celebrate the Socceroos opening game of the World Cup. Good news before with that goal in the first half for the Roos. Of course, players that will be building their careers for the future. All start from the NPL systems from various parts of Australia, including NPL New South Wales. And that's not just in the men's, that's the women's as well. So many Matildas that have come through our system. And stars of not just what we've seen in the past, but the stars of the future. You can see on Football New South Wales on YouTube, the stars of the future. As now trying to get to it is True. True. She's pressured by Douglas. True won't get to it. Douglas plays it away. Opening corner of the game. For the meantime, the Brollies can go down. Rain has just subsided for a moment. This will be an opportunity for Adelaide Thompson to take the set piece, give the Stingrays a chance. It'll be an out-swinger. The only thing is there's one body in the 6-yard box. You can see True there. They're all waiting for the out-swinger. Ball drops to Mackenzie, but she can control. But here's an effort by Garrard. But again, the setup for the Stingrays, as I said, I would have probably liked to have had more than one body in the 6-yard box. Yes, I know it's an out-swinging corner, but in saying that, just didn't quite utilise the opportunity that could have been there for the Stingrays.
That's a card, right? That's a card, surely. Six-pack or something, right? Linus is six-pack.
It's good to hear the coaches having a bit of barbs to each other. Always great the sideline antics. The ball's worked over halfway. Was a good ball too by Douglas, but she was going to get to a Hamilton. Played back by Mackenzie. Now it's Giles who's got possession. Turned over. It's a low ball by Hamilton. Shea gets the touch, so it will be a corner now for the Northern Tigers. And let's see how they set up with the corner. Their first chance. And this will be taken by Lily McMahon. You can see head. She is in the middle of the 6-yard box. She's got Wilson to her right. And now Douglas is making sure she's in position. So she's back from those two now with head going centre. Same as Wilson. Corner is taken. Up high was Wilson. She may have got a touch to it, Roche. Regardless, Stingrays will have positioning on the left. Ball inside by Garrard. And then I should say, Christopherson tried to work it forward. It was played from Middleton. The flag was up for offside for the Stingrays. So the Northern Tigers in that possession. So this will be head. Northern Tigers playing back to Wilson. Wilson. Touch on to Mortlock. Mortlock goes back to Wilson. Now the touch by Bernardi. She's taken down the challenge. Hamilton. Caitlin Russell, the substitute goalkeeper. Jasmine Lamont, Annabella Pickard, Amy Kelly, Brooklyn Hudson, and April Rowley. As now Mortlock, far post was the target. Ball does spill to Roche. Not quite the control the Tigers are looking for. Now it's an opportunity for True. And now Baggio trying to get the ball back. She does so. True's on her right. True. Working her way in. Crosses it in. And the ball goes out and it will be a goal kick. You can hear the planes in the background. As again, this will be Grove. Rain now sliding towards our broadcast side. Is now running onto the ball is Hamilton. Hamilton taking down the challenge. No foul given. She was still on the ground calling for it, but play continues well and truly. Inside ball by Grove. Now Gordon. The ball drops down. This will be Christopherson who loses it. Gordon's got it. Beth able to work it upstream. Now twisting her body was Bernardi. At the end, she was going to get to it. Hamilton. It's stopped by Roche. NPL Women's Action Round 15 of the competition. Sunday afternoon, as I said, the rain has been coming and going. Hasn't quite set in yet. There's Mortlock. Possession now for the Stingrays. Grove. True. Played out by Douglas. True takes to the throw quickly. Garrard couldn't control it. Ball goes up to halfway. It comes to Middleton. He played it down. Middleton nearly dispossessed by Hamilton. Hamilton was on her. At the end, it's been one. McKenzie deviated it back to Giles, who goes to Roche. Now she is able to loop it to the right. Couldn't quite get to it. Baggio. Stingrays. And possession through McKenzie. Northern Tigers have it now through Hamilton. Hamilton's got space. She stops. She looks at Mortlock and goes to it now. Mortlock's got Wilson, but she decides to go forward to Bernardi, who takes the shot. It swirls to the left. McMahon played it back, and now it'll be Anton, who's got possession. Taking down the challenge is Kazula. And now here come the Stingrays. True is the target, but Wilson will allow the ball to shuffle towards Grove. Annalie Grove. As now Mortlock deviates it inside. Kazula able to work it to Hamilton. Hamilton loses it. And now Christopherson. Pressure by Wilson. Worked it on to Thompson. And now running is Baggio. She's got the shot. At the end, it was over the top of the goalkeeper and also the bar. And the score remains 0-0. It's an entertaining game. You can hear the coach straight away. Keep screaming for the ball. Keep screaming for the ball. You want it to go your way. Good to see the hunger. So it's headed out by Giles. And now it'll be Wilson to take it. Now this will be Middleton. Ball goes out. Throw again to be taken on the near side. So this will be Josie Wilson. Foul called. Challenge on Bernardi. So the Northern Tigers looking for this one to the left on the goalpost. So that's going to be the target for Kazula. She whips it. It's actually a straight ball. Grove was in position. Being told the score here. Socceroos lead 2-0. There you go. So the Socceroos have got the 2-0 lead. As much as I was trying to avoid the score, I thought, why not? I'll watch it in a happy mood on the way home. Hopefully the Socceroos can get important W. As we know, Paraguay yesterday losing to the United States, and we are hoping that we can give a good test of those Yanks and get the win in the Men's World Cup. Of course, as we said before, as she's offside in that situation, Hamilton, the kids of the future, do start the NPL systems by academies, SAP and the like, the men's and the women's. So we speak about the 2023 World Cup. Matildas, who made it to the semi-finals. A loss against the English still hurts. Great World Cup campaign for them, and of course it's not too far away from the 27 edition. Last World Cup, a lot of memories hosting Australia hosting, same as that Asian Cup recently. As now the ball is brought forward by McKenzie. Douglas tries to get to it, but the ball goes out. It's a big thing about football in Australia, the way we are starting to host these events, and I keep on going back to the big point of it is that it's grown from the grassroots level, and it's clubs like the Northern Tigers, the Illawarra Stingrays, all our men's and women's clubs in NPL men's, NPL women's, League 1, League 2 in the men's, and League 1 women's, and all the district competitions in the districts as well. Now it's brought forward again by Douglas. Slid across by Anton in that situation. She couldn't control it. McMahon. Challenge made on head. So in the NPL women's action today, we have got a game between MacArthur and Bulls. Manly play Olympic at 5. University in Gladesville at 5. Wanderers and University of New South at 5. And Hills and Apia at 5:30. There are matches in the NPL women's. Now chasing after this one is Grove. And there will be a throw for the Northern Tigers. Grove was trying to hope that there may have been a touch from the Tigers, but it was just hopeful thinking from the Stingrays. Possession now for Mortlock, who works it inside. Stingrays can't control. Northern Tigers building here. Mark can control, and now it's possession again for Middleton, who decides to work it to Nisbet. Nisbet in the centre, and controlled by Garrard, and now it's the Northern Tigers once more. Running onto the end of it is Hamilton. She won't get to it though, and it's stopped by Roche. Roche, a high ball to halfway. Christopherson just bumped off her shoulder. Wilson's got it once more. She finds here Mortlock, and now it's Bernardi. Worked by Giles, and now again it's for Grove. Grove works the ball on. Stingrays starting to look dangerous now. True slides the ball on. This is Thompson, Adelaide Thompson. It's 2-1 against her, and the Tigers went out as the ball is played across from Wilson, and eventually finds McMahon. McMahon is dispossessed. Garrard's got it. True can't control it, and the ball comes back to Annalie Grove. Northern Tigers bench. Olivia Riddell, the substitute goalkeeper. Isabella Keach alongside Evans, Bo Burton, Grass, Irwin, and another player in Chloe Landau.
Elijah, channel side of the centre back. Channel side of the centre back. That's better. That's better.
So, Hamilton. Head is calling for it. McMahon has a go herself. Wrong side of the netting. Roche's got to be careful here. She's able to boot it. When we've got the goal wide open, you've just got to be so mindful as a keeper. Gives me the scaries. There's now Gordon. Goes to the right to Mortlock. Mortlock back to Wilson. Wilson, she's able to find here Kazula. Wilson again, utilised here. Mortlock and Mortlock again trying to use Kazula. Those two combining, but pass didn't quite work. Saying that Northern Tigers quickly back on the attack. Mortlock's got possession. And now the ball bounces, and well, Northern Tigers keep it in the field of play. But it did go out, so it'll be a goal kick. It's getting to the stage when camera operator Scott's got the gloves on. Hands are wet. So Roche work it to halfway. The foul called. Stingray's not happy with it. She's having words to the referee, Reese Edwards. Reese Edwards called it straight away. So now this will be taken by Mortlock, Charlotte Mortlock. Mortlock works it towards the edge of the 18-yard box, the inside, but McMahon couldn't get the right touch. So close to half-time. Ball worked forward by Garrard. Douglas is running back for it. More like a jog. Douglas now is able to work it forward. New war between the Stingrays and the Northern Tigers. Kazula got a touch on that before. And now it's Anton who works it forward. Now McMahon loses possession. Foul is called. So the challenge on Baggio. Wind picking up, same as the sprinkles. Chance for the Stingrays for the break. Good clearance by the Northern Tigers. It's now be Middleton again. Head. Had the cut back inside. This will be a card. Yep. A card to Grove. Second yellow card this season. So Grove in the book. So now, to the edge of the 18-yard box. Illawarra stifle it. Thompson plays it.
Close contact! Close contact!
So Nisbet works it to her right. So Grove works it forward. Touch on by Garrard, but will be stopped by Annalee Grove.
Take the ball! Daddy! Give me kick! Forward runs, Eliza!
Mortlock works it on. Here's Gordon. Beth Gordon. Gordon. Back inside. Mortlock. Won't have to use Gordon again. Does so. Mortlock. Wilson. Wilson. She won't get to it, Mortlock. And again, it's Christopherson who works it forward. Again, this is where they need to build. Score if you just joined us. Here's 0-0. Stingrays holding this Northern Tigers side at bay. This will go shortly. Wilson. Will be a goal kick. Roche. Now the Stingrays. Thompson loses control. Once again, ball play by Head. Deviates off the Stingrays. Bernardi able to work it to her left. Again, the opportunity for McMahon. And again, Annalee will be calling for it, but McKenzie works it upstream. True. Can't get to it. This will be in Douglas once more, who deviates it back to Grove. Grove works it up. Foul will be called. So they are just checking on this player. She gets back up. Into the fans. Cheer on their Stingrays. So what can they do here? So she's back up now. Baggio. Here's the set piece. Northern Tigers, the header to clear it, but still was in position for Nisbet, who lobs it. But the save will be made. Grove boots it towards halfway. Northern Tigers have possession now through McMahon. There it is, half-time. Half-time between the Illawarra Stingrays and Northern Tigers. No score on the board. Been a very intriguing game. Between these two sides. Let's see what happens in the second half between the Stingrays and the Northern Tigers on Football New South Wales on YouTube.
Collins, after that throw from Johnson, heads the ball the other way. And Smith will go in from the ankle, and she's found the back of the net. It's a poor ball for Channing, and it's a cheap giveaway there. Brzezinski 1-on-1 with Naylor. Naylor saves the first shot, the second's placed away. Vasiliadis equalises for West City Rangers. Both centre-backs moving forward. Cross comes in from Moreno. It's at the feet of Kulisakis.
Versus NWS Spirit at the Crest. Game 5:40 p.m. as Daniela Naimi's into the box here. Cross into the middle. Lookmeyer turns and shoots on the right. What a save. Matairo is not out of danger yet. It's crossed over the line. And Bulls FC Academy dribbles it into space. Goes across for Bianca Gagliini. She's not going to be able to get the shot away. So still play it alive. Shot comes away. Hills have equalised. Barris, who's found Jade Guichon in space. Tamsin Buchanan is trying to hold up play as best as she can. Hogarth Scott shoots, it's deflected at 10. And Hogarth Scott has given Bulls the lead.
There's a chance for somebody to put their name in lights. We don't have much long left as that's a lovely ball from McNulty to Josie Allen. There's Murtagh free in the middle. Here's Laura Murtagh and she scores! And the Ravens have finally broken the deadlock.
So, not sure how long this injury time will be. But time is precious at this point in the game. Barker's cross. McKenzie! Not sure if she got a touch, but Amy Barker.
Nice areas. Gets the head on it! And there's the finish. How's the quality? Oh, rising high. Pretty sure that's Tegan Bertolicio.
This is a bit of corner. Oh, it's own goal. Return ball. Oh, pinched. Capitanellis. Goal! Oh, well done from Fragile. Letta through the legs. Letta, yes!
Corner comes in, and it's in! Spirit take the lead.
I have another question. I have some equipment issues. Is it best to email Andrew about it or Peter? Batteries. I need 2 of my batteries swapped out. Two of my batteries. My main battery lasted 2 hours. So. Yeah, I'll remind you this week. I'll just message you. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, that sounds great. Cool. Oh, okay. Yep, no worries. Too easy. 43. CHAP. Mount Oregon. All right, perfect. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. So awkward, one-handed tripod filming with an umbrella, I guess. Like my shitty Amazon umbrella? You know how it broke?
How?
The wind.
Yes, they always do. You know, wind repellent.
You would think
They're rain repellent, not wind
that's it.
repellent. What I know anyway.
We're not umbrella salesmen. How could we were we had these issues?
Yes.
nice for you.
What you? Sorry.
That's alright.
My fault that it's raining.
You get the stream up and you can just hide behind that.
Was that?
You get the stream up on there, you can just sit down and hide.
No, well, I can't watch it on the way.
Oh.
I didn't get the live feed sent to me. If I did, I'd be in the car and I'll send you a wireless mic.
Bluetooth.
I've got the wireless mic in the car.
There you go get it.
Too late now.
Alright.
Rightio, so second half about to start in the NPL Women's. No score between the Stingrays and the Northern Tigers. Going to be an interesting second half coming up. Can the Stingrays find a goal to get their first win since round 7? That's the question that will be answered in the next 45 minutes. About right for time on. And we are underway. Stingrays have played well in the latter part of the second half. They started to be more attackive. But the Northern Tigers have been the team that have been in the rounds all game. And you just got the feeling they'll set something up. As Anton took the throw, he's got possession to touch on and eventually head. And now Gordon. And now this will be Bernardi, and the shot didn't quite work. As now it goes back to Anton. Now head. She tried to look at switching McMahon, but didn't quite work. They'll still get the throw go their way. Anton for the throw. And now the Northern Tigers come back through Douglas. He decided to go for the short sleeves in the second half, Douglas. Now it's across to Anton, and she goes to her left. Northern Tigers through Anton, and Anton will be looking the drive. She decides to go to McMahon. Head's got possession. Bernardi is to her right, but she can't use Bernardi. She'll have to go back to McMahon, but that angle got shut off. And now it's Anton. Anton will just slide a ball onto her right. On the field now, should note his grass as well. So there's the header, but Gordon! Oh, Gordon! Beth Gordon, her first goal this season in the NPL Women's. And it's a header. Beth Gordon gets the opening goal, and the Northern Tigers have got the lead. Can hear Anton, great switch. Coach is really happy with the start to the second half of the Northern Tigers. Now the Stingrays are quickly on the attack, but to no avail in that passage of play. Anton back. Beth Gordon will be happy. She got her first goal for the Northern Tigers this season. So, fabulous start to the second half. McMahon can't control. Garrard does touch off McMahon, so it will be a throw to the Stingers. Nisbet worked it upstream. Again, Thompson trying to work it to her left. There's Mortlock to Bernardi. And now the ball is touched back from Grass. Now Head is forward. Head driving. Head now works it into the middle. Gordon was the target again. Gordon not going to get to it though. It's played upstream by Giles. Touch on by Grass, but it does go out. The ball goes to the right to Nisbet. Nisbet has got Baggio. Baggio works it back inside. Now again, Northern Tigers. Gordon worked it forward. Couldn't control Hamilton. Comes back to Grove. Annalise Grove. O'Shea had to do some work. Northern Tigers, though, putting the pressure again on the Stingrays. Anton worked it up. Head's going to try to get to it. Head does so. Head again will look to her right. She does go to McMahon. McMahon can't take the shot. Ball slides into the middle. Beth Gordon's got a chance to make it a double. Beth Gordon! BG gets a goal to make it 2-0. And all of a sudden, the Northern Tigers have said, we need to really dominate now. Northern Tigers 2-0 up. Beth Gordon with a brace. Ball comes to the right. Baggio works it back. Now Northern Tigers had the ball through McMahon. And now it's a position for Hamilton to try to get to it, but Roche's there. Roche gets the chocolate on that situation. As now it's worked on by Garrard. Mann, she slides and works it on to Anton. They're toying now, the Northern Tigers. You can see it. Head now, looking to work away. Head into the 18-yard box. The sliding pass didn't quite work. As again, Head has a shot. Deviates off. Another chance for Head, but no. It will be turned over and McKenzie able to work it across. Ball comes back to Grass. So Anton chased back for it. Two-0 the score. I mean, it seems like he'll settle in. At least this drizzly, wetly receiving at the moment. McMahon now works a wide ball, and it's wide. I'll go out for a goal kick. It's a big result for the Northern Tigers. A win to just keep their hopes alive at finals. 4-20-26. There's now position for Baggio. She has a shot and goes very wide of the mark. Very wide of the mark. Northern Tigers again. Gordon slides it across. McMahon can control. Keach on the field, put it straight towards the Stingrays. Grove able to work it on. And now it's a chance again. Calling for it in the centre, but she couldn't get the ball, was Baggio. Now it comes back to Garrard. Garrard now slides. Does bounce straight off the Northern Tigers. Head won't get to it. And now on the right side, this is McKenzie. McKenzie circulates the ball over the top of Christopherson. Being made, Hudson to come on. Nisbet comes off. As I said, that rain is well and truly settling in for the run home. I got the feeling that that's going to be an advantage to the Northern Tigers with this lead. And that the game is pretty much theirs for the taking. But 2-0 is always a dangerous lead in football. But at the moment, the Northern Tigers are just proving that they can well and truly control this head. And now the ball is played away by Giles. Here's another effort. That is going over the bar. Gordon was looking for the hat-trick, not to be. But Roche didn't get a touch on it. I thought she may have got a touch on it, but not the case. It'll be a goal kick to the Northern Tigers, or should say for the Stingrays, against the Northern Tigers. Roche able to work it to her right. Ball played down by Grass. And now Head's got it. Head works in the middle. Punch away by Roche. Comes down. Gordon goes to her left. Misses. Gordon looking for that hat-trick. Not to be. Well, they make more changes here, the Stingrays. What will the Northern Tigers do as well in the next couple of minutes? That is all to be seen soon. Ball played across by Groves. It's Nisbet off the field, as I mentioned before. Nisbet off. And Grove. Ball goes forward to Head. Head has got McKenzie on her. Head's got a chance. Head goes for it. Wrong side of the netting. So McKenzie working it across. Now it's Giles. True's running on it. Douglas is there to stop it. Douglas works it away. Changes will be made shortly by the Stingrays. And now True. Trying to work it in. It's played out by the Northern Tigers. Corner will be taken by Adelaide Thompson. So Thompson. She hasn't got anybody forward to her. She's got players to her side. And the players inside the box, you've got, one inside the 6 yard. You've got actually three that are outside that 18 or inside the 18 yard box. Anyway, here's a chance. Grove, she push it down, bounced up so she can take it cleanly, but there's no pressure. And that's the big thing. There's no pressure on the corners from the Stingrays, as now this will be in Familton. Familton driving. Familton looking to go back to the right. It went past here. Mortlock. There's now a run by Hudson, but she probably overplayed her hand a little bit. As again it's Gordon. Gordon now working to the right. A chance is going to build. Ball goes out, touching the Stingrays last for the corner. So a corner to be taken. See McMahon, she's inside the 6 yard box. Ball drops up. Gordon takes a shot. Played down by the Tigers, but couldn't really get a second effort in. Cleared away. But still it comes back towards Grass. And Grass able to work it to her right. And again, the Tigers building for another. But the Stingrays are really trying to hold for dear life. There is a third goal, but who's it going to be for? Gordon decides to work it back. Played across by Keach. So she's onside McMahon. And McMahon's got a chance. Again, this will be head. And the team effort, it's saved by Roche. Giles. Roche. And now a chance, Christopherson. Ball on for True. True. Does touch off the Tigers for a corner. Corner to be taken towards the 6 yard box. Up high, the ball drops in position for a shot by Baggio, but it will be saved by Annalie Grove. Now comes towards halfway. Last touch by the Stingrays was Middleton on the deck. Changes being made. So on the field is Irwin. And now we see Evans come on to the pitch. Head is off. And McMahon also off to the key players for the Tigers. Paul's Evans, who has got the captain's armband now. Ball comes towards the 18-yard box. It's cleared away by Bernardi. Now it will be the Stingrays once more. Charts building here. He's true. It's blocked nicely by Anton. For now, Stingrays for this corner. As I said before, this wet weather. I was doing an impersonation of driving a ship with the umbrella before, just to cover the laptop and mixer. It is a wet evening coming up in the Gong as the ball is worked towards the edge of their 6-yard box. Comes down. Was there a touch? Doesn't matter because McKenzie tried to get that shot, but it didn't really work. Grove made the save as now it's worked on along the carpet by Gordon, as now it's played on by Mortlock, and now it's Evans. Evans, she's taken down. Yep, inside the box. That was going to be the question. It's always going to be called. It was a matter of where was it. And in was what the referee, Reese Edwards, says. So this will be the chance to make it 3-0. And it will be in Beth Gordon to take it.
I can hear the microphone, but it sounds like it's static a little bit. It's not awful, but I wasn't hearing it before. Like I can't hear it now, so when you were yelling, I could hear it.
So now, Gordon was going to be on it, but decided to go towards Evans. This will be Evans. Chance to make it 3. Roche makes the first save. Evans hits the bar, bounces back. Finally, it's in. Mortlock sweeping up. And the Northern Tigers lead 3-0. The first effort, no good. Second effort, no good. Third effort is good. So now it's 3-0. Northern Tigers leading this, doing it with aplomb at the moment. About to make a change, the Stingrays. Coming on will be in Rowley. Evans has got possession. And now this will be Bernardi. Bernardi, Evans. And it will be stopped off. And again, this is where Angio needs to be dangerous. She slides the ball. And will be stopped off quickly. Anton. And now this will be True. True, working away forward, slides it back inside, shot going to be fired in nicely. And they are creating chances here, the Stingrays. That ball bounces up for Evans to stop. I should say Grove to stop rather. Good Evans on the brain. She took the goal before the penalty attempt that was missed. And the third time effort was nice by Lily McMahon, getting her second goal of the year. As now, this will be Mortlock. I should say it was Mortlock who got a third goal of the year. I think I said McMahon by mistake. It was Mortlock, of course. Looking at the wrong piece of the paper as the ball goes out. Score remains 3-0. Ball goes over halfway. Played by Douglas. Ball goes out. Ball was played back from Douglas. And now this will be Grove back to Douglas. So Mortlock again. It's now the Stingrays. Chance that's gone begging. You can see Rowley's going to get herself involved. Now goes to halfway. Evans played it back, and now it's Mortlock. She loses possession. And now on this right side, it's Baggio. And Baggio will look to slide it back inside. Now the touch on by Middleton. And now it's alive through Hudson. Middleton. And now it comes back. Thompson. The ball bounces up and it will be stopped by the keeper in Annalie Grove. So this game continues to really deliver for the Northern Tigers today. Grove, as I said, has been keeping well. As now it's a chance for the Stingrays on the counter. Not to be. As it will come across to Mortlock. Mortlock goes to a left. Evans has possession. Evans again with possession. Evans looking to work it back inside. She does deviate back to Mortlock. And the pass eventually comes to the right. And in position for Keach. O'Shea makes the effort to save it. And now boots it towards halfway. Hit up by Anton. Evans will get herself in the slot. Goes back to Gordon. Gordon, a nice ball on. Now touching it across will be in Familton. Will bounce back for Bernardi. Bernardi now utilising the support she's got, Irwin. So again, Grass has to work it back. Anton now. Northern Tigers looking for a fourth goal. Evans is on the left. They utilise Evans now. Evans, she's inside the area. Evans sweeps a pass back inside. Can get a shot away, Ewan. Now it comes back towards here, Keach. And now Grass. The ball deviates back. Douglas goes wide to her left. Again, Evans is in position. Evans once more. Gets a pass on to Mortlock. Mortlock, oh, Middleton. Did she touch it out? Yes, she did. It's Anton. And Evans. Ball glides out. Will be a goal kick. Shea works it to her right. McKenzie calling for runners. Now it's been won by Mortlock. Mortlock now tries to get a pass on. There's control by that occasion Familton. It comes back to Evans. Evans glides it across to Bernardi. Bernardi will have to come back. She does to Anton. And now it's Mortlock back to Anton. Anton chips it up. Mortlock, good control, takes a shot. Punched away by Roche. And now has to work it back. And now it's Beth Gordon. Touch off by the Stingrays. And it will be a throw for the Northern Tigers. You can feel another goal building up here. Gordon wants it. She can't get control. It's played by Middleton out. Mortlock spins the ball on. Anton inside. Stopped by the Stingrays first time. Anton wanted to go forward. It was protruded out by Christopherson. Changes will be made shortly. Northern Tigers on the verge of a fourth goal. Stingrays next week take on University of New South Wales at the Ponds. Actually, they're playing their next 3 games after this one at Lakelands. There's again another foul. This occasion outside the box. And it will be Gordon to take it. Beth Gordon. Northern Tigers, they're back at home next week. They take on Manly. It's now Beth Gordon. Set piece just millimetres from the penalty area. Will she go for it herself? She's got Evans there at the far post. Comes up. Ball bounces back. And now Bernardi, who has a crack but goes to the left. It's a miss and a substitution to be made. So Bernardi comes off. And now putting the shin pads on. She wasn't ready. Chloe Landau. She makes her way on. So can the Northern Tigers get a fourth goal? Ball comes in position for Mortlock. She can control that situation. Play back from Evans. Touch by Anton. Also a touch by Ward Orlando. Orlando, I should say. He's on the field. Can't get the touch she needs, Anton. Ball goes out. Middleton. Headed off Mortlock. True's got it. True's in the area. True. Will she have a go herself? She's on the left foot. Northern Tigers need a clear, but True wins it again. True. And the ball comes back to the left. This is in Thompson. Adelaide Thompson getting herself involved now. The ball is played on by Grove. There is a goal here for the Stingrays potentially. Now, ball is worked up, but not the effort from Grove that was required. So about 10 to go here, roughly. Stingrays. Certainly a loss on their horizon today. Just watching a bit of the keeping training going on here. So, just watching Caitlin Russell. And what she's doing, right, she's keeping herself warm. So, she's got somebody to throw one of those triangle, not triangle, but, you know, those three-prong things that you can throw. The keeper's trying to make the save. I don't know what the apparatus is called. It's a great thing to just keep her warm, just in case she is required to be called upon. I like that word, apparatus. I just wanted to find a way to use that word at some point. You think I've been with the abacus or the, can't even say thesaurus. There you go. Ball is worked back inside. The header comes down from Douglas. Middleton. For the Stingrays, one goal just to get them a bit of confidence. True. She's looking. True. Working to the left. Giles. Now Roche works it upstream. Now Middleton. She's got possession, Middleton. Did deviate off the Northern Tigers, I thought, but the referee says no. Last touch was from the Stingrays. If you're a Stingrays fan, it's probably not the night that you're hoping for, but for the Northern Tigers, it's going to be another win. And a very important win. Mortlock calling for it. Roche was pressured. As now Gordon works it back inside. Hamilton needed to pull the trigger. She decided to go to a right. Evans was chasing that looping ball. Was offered up by Irwin. Thompson. Grove. Stingrays looking for another opportunity. building something here. Hamilton's ball wasn't overly flash. Oh, Middleton, I should say, not Hamilton. Middleton is now comes back to the right. Northern Tigers looking to build. And this will be Anton on the left. Lets it bounce. Anton works it on to Evans. Evans on the left foot. Slides it back inside. Deviates off the Stingrays. Again, the ball bounces up. Will be picked up by Grass. And eventually, this will be an Irwin. Irwin now will be looking to work it back. Stingrays need to be careful because Evans has got a chance. And then Gordon. And eventually Middleton is with possession. Well, there you go. Well, Reece Edwards had to straight away do something. He was being told off by the Stingrays player. I think you'll find the card going to Christopherson. And Christopherson gets a card. You can hear it from here. There's now Keach trying to clear it away and does so. You can hear the frustrations for the Stingrays at the moment. That's something that you don't want. And I wonder how you can tame those. It does need to be tamed. Can understand the frustration. I absolutely understand why you'll have frustration. Hasn't been your day, but regardless, if it hasn't been your day, week or month, you still need to keep cool. Evans has got possession. Evans pressured. In terms of the club championship, heading into today, they're on 62 points, the Stingrays. Rangers on 43 and Spirit 42. So, just don't need results to go against them. Hills, remember, 69. For Northern Tigers, they're in 7th on 95 points. That's prior to results today in the NPL Women's. And a whole slate of games to come tonight. You'll be able to watch it on Football New South Wales on YouTube. Favourite websites, starting with the words U. So it will be a corner to be taken by Mortlock. So the Northern Tigers, with a few minutes left to roll, are looking for a fourth goal. And Gordon's looking for her third. A hat-trick today would be great for her. And the experience Beth Gordon has produced. As Evans will get on to the end of this eventually. But now the Stingrays able to go forward. And on this right side, it's Rowley. Rowley's got support. Now she's going to work it back inside. And again, Northern Tigers on the counter-attack. Evans. Evans. Can she pull the trigger? Goes over the bar. So again, Stingrays, another chance for them. True's been in the rounds, hasn't quite been able to deliver one today. Now comes in position for Grove to make the save. Gio was there. Couple more minutes to go. Evans helps it over. So Mortlock was there before. Gordon was trying to provide support. Evans heads it over the top. Middleton played it down. And then spinning around Orlando. She's able to work it on. This is Mortlock. Now calling for it is in Hamilton. Ball was played out by the Stingrays. So 4-0 is what they're eyeing on the Northern Tigers. It's 3 as we speak. Ball comes towards the right side. Oh, he's got it. Played out by the Northern Tigers. Hudson was trying to work it inside. Hudson now will shuffle it along. Save is made by Grove at the back. Not too far away from a whistle. And a game that the Northern Tigers knew that 3 points were important for their chances still of making the finals. They just need wins. They come at a cost. Today they'll be happy with this. Anton coming to the left. Mortlock. And Mortlock will be looking to work it upstream to Anton. Anton now wants to shuffle it inside, does flick off the Stingrays. Whistle blows for full time. A brace to Gordon, Mortlock the other goal. 3-0. The Northern Tigers defeating the Illawarra Stingrays. Next week, the Stingrays, their game is back here at the Pond at Dapto, 3 p.m. Lakelands Oval against University of New South Wales. Manly is the opponents for Northern Tigers next week at North Turramurra Recreational Arena. Nicholas Kutniak with you. We'll be back, of course, for more NPL action over the next couple of weeks. But NPL Women's continues shortly. We've got a few games on our horizon. And those games in particular, I'll give you those before we do leave because you've got a chance to flick on a few. We have got the clash between Wanderers and University of New South Wales. You've got Manly and Olympic, University and Gladesville, and at 5:30 Hills and Apia. On behalf of myself and the team, we say good evening from the venue of Lakelands Oval in Dapto, a pond as they call it. More Football New South Wales action coming up shortly, and the NPL wins.
You're not here on the next weekend?